Welcome to I'll Be There, the ultimate wedding podcast by Priya
and Nim
from Pristine Events. Whether you're a bride-to-be
or a groom gearing up
or just a wedding lover at heart, we've got you.
Welcome back to another episode of I'll Be There. I'm Nim.
I'm Priya.
And today we're very lucky to have the incredible magician AK with us.
Hey, I'm AK.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
So excited. And I say
I'm pretty sure I'm more excited to be on the pod.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I don't think you realise how much.
Nim's literally been smiling all Nim, magic and magic, Harry Potter, anything in that world.
Yeah, if you came in full wizard robe,
yeah, he would have lost his mind.
I'd be so happy right now.
They're the dry cleaners today.
Okay, fine. Next pod.
Honestly,
next pod. But no, thank you so much.
I feel like Nim's a fangirl with the magic, and I'm a fangirl of the podcast, and you're just kind of like third wheeling.
I actually could just leave. You two could just do this episode. But no, I'm really excited. I mean, to be fair, we have seen you live at an event that I booked you for, so I can say as a client that had booked you for my sister's engagement party, you were incredible. And as a result of that, we now recommend you to our clients who all ask for entertainment options. And I think people are always stuck with ideas for entertainment, how to make their wedding different, how to get their guests to mingle and talk rather than just stand around. And I think magic is an amazing way to do that. And as you can see with Nim, it just really no matter what age you are, it creates this spark of excitement and wow. And I think if you can bring that to your wedding, then that's great. So before we get into the tricks, because you are going to show us some tricks, which is really exciting, I thought it'd be good to just wind back a little bit and find out how you got into magic. How did you know 100%. You liked magic? How did you start practicing it?
So I don't know if you guys know this, but I was born in India. I grew up in Kenya.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I came here when I was 10.
Oh, wow.
Right.
So I came with a thick African accent. I know it doesn't sound it.
Yeah.
But when we moved to Kent, my teacher didn't know what I was saying. My friends didn't know what I was saying. And it was one way to just make new friends.
Yeah.
But the way I got into it is there's a girl that I really fancied in primary school.
Aww.
Yeah.
And she brought 2 tickets to Derren Brown.
Okay.
As her show and tell.
Yeah.
And she was like, this is the best show I ever saw. He read my mind. He did this card trick. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go away for the summer holidays, learn a trick, and then I'm going to impress her in year 6. So I came back the next year to school. And I was like, oh, hey, how's your summer going? And she's being really nice about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I want to show you something. And I was looking for my cards and look back up, and she's just walked away.
No.
Yeah. So to this day, she hasn't seen me do a trick.
Does she know that you sparked this whole
career
in business?
Hey,
where
it's
is
going
she now?
pretty
What's
well.
her name? No, I'm joking.
Hey, if you're watching.
This one's for you.
Yeah, exactly. This podcast is dedicated to.
Oh my God, amazing. And then from there, you just realised that you loved it. And
absolutely. Yeah, I think it really made me come out my shell.
Yeah.
I went from being the most popular kid in Kenya to the least popular kid in the UK. And I think it just made me come out of my shell, be confident guy again.
Yeah.
And I remember having amazing memories working in restaurants in Gravesend.
Yeah.
Really practicing it. So I think all those hours crafted in residencies comes from my childhood, just doing £100, 4 hours at a restaurant. And seeing those reactions, I was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life.
Oh, it is a buzz, isn't it?
It's
I'm
amazing.
sure it is. The thrill you get from it must be amazing.
Because it's instant gratification. You guys must get it with your couples, that you really see what you've done contribute to someone's life. Like you say, it takes people to their childhood again.
Yeah.
So which is really a lovely moment to give people.
Wow, that's amazing. And then I guess in terms of learning tricks, back when you started, was it just Googling or
YouTube.
Books?
If anyone wants to learn, Miss Mag 822 on YouTube is how I learned so many card tricks.
Wow.
And I think he's got over 10,000, 20,000 YouTube videos
wow.
of card tricks.
Yeah.
So that's how I got into it.
And he tells you how to do the trick.
Yeah, so he'll show you a trick. And again, it's such a way to win free pints down the pub or make new friends.
Yeah.
I think it's if anyone wants to just be more confident or just learn a new skill, I would totally recommend it.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's funny, right? And I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but magic people when people talk about magic, because you associate with your childhood and magic shows, sometimes there's this kind of stigma around kind of having it at a wedding being oh, it's childish. And I can first of all, I completely disagree with that. And second of all, most people, as soon as they see magic, they're hooked. There's the cynics, but they want to see what's happening because it is entertaining. You can't deny it. If you're, like you said, if you're at a pub or if you have cards and you're playing poker, and if someone's like, oh, can you show me a magic trick? People will be fascinated by that. No one's ever like, oh, that's so whatever, because you can do magic. It's like globally like
Very
accepted
cool.
that it's very like cool to be able to do something like that.
I totally agree. Like in terms of, especially the critics or the cynics are like,
Yeah.
I'll catch you out.
Yeah.
They're my favorite
Yeah.
because they're the ones that book me.
Yeah.
They're like, no, he guessed my phone password, or like I had a word in my mind and he read my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like the challenge.
Yeah.
And also like bringing people together. People might have a kind of idea of what they think magic is. Like
Yeah.
you have your Paul Daniels, you have your Penn and Tellers.
Yeah.
But it's probably why till recently I didn't need a website, because everything was word of mouth. You see me and then you're like, what's your Instagram or what's your number? Can we book you?
Yeah.
And now it's getting a bit more like in the Instagram age, or people want a bit more professional
Yeah.
image behind it. So
Yeah.
I've got a website now.
Yeah.
I've got the agency. So it's creating that brand has been really important over the last year.
Yeah.
So people can see why they're paying that extra, like the luxury fee
Yeah. Yeah.
is because they're not just getting someone that is learning a few card tricks
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Which again, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I think there is a step tier
Yeah.
of like professional magicians and what they can do.
Yeah.
And again, you wouldn't know unless you've seen it,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
exactly.
I have people messaging me every day like, is this staged? Is this set up?
Yeah.
So, I mean, people might think what we do later is set up. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to have to reply to comments and be like,
Like, no, it's
we
not.
haven't.
Yeah.
These are your books.
Yeah.
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 No, so it's really fun.
And that's an amazing journey from, I guess, just practicing on people around you. I mean, do your family love it? Do you go and show them every new trick?
100%.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
I have the most supporting family around me. So,
Oh,
you
love
know,
that.
another question I get all the time is like, are you supported by your family? Like, it's a creative job. It's not your usual white collar job. I'm like, they see their invoices sent out and they're pretty happy. Like,
yeah,
they see that there is a career behind it. They see
Yeah.
how hard I work. They
Yeah.
can see how happy it just doesn't make me. It makes other people.
Yeah.
So I think that skepticism that might have been there, like
Yeah.
initially,
Yeah.
Yeah.
isn't there anymore. And I got to give a massive shout out to my parents, especially. Like,
Aw.
I remember doing like gigs in Gravesend
Yeah.
when it was like pouring down with snow,
Yeah.
and my dad and I getting stuck in like at the bottom of a hill because it was just too icy to like go up the hill, and I'm walking for 30 minutes to get home.
Oh my
And like
God.
just that support
Yeah.
Yeah.
behind something that was like a hobby,
Yeah.
and now I can do,
Yeah, and they
full-time.
can see how far you've come. And like,
Exactly.
so then you started off just obviously doing you, and then now you've set up Entertainment by AK,
Yeah.
which is essentially like an agency for other types of entertainment. So I think that would be great to talk through, because I think one of the most common questions we get asked is, we really want entertainment for our wedding, but we want something a bit different. Like, do you have any ideas?
Absolutely.
And we're like, well, you can go down the music route, and you can have different types of musicians or singers or bands, or you can go down like a different type of interactive entertainment, whether that's like live artists, as in like sketch artists, whether that's magicians. So it'd be good to know what you have in your agency and what you think, what you'd recommend to couples.
Yeah, absolutely. So with Entertainment by AK, I've tried to make it like a really out of the box agency. So when people want unique events, and it's not just confined to weddings, it's like summer parties, we're doing loads of bar mitzvahs at the moment.
Yeah.
So trying to elevate that experience,
Yeah.
and like musicians, I have the most respect for them. DJs, I could not even fathom to think how they do what they do.
Yeah.
But we have bubble artists, tarot readers are really popular right now. Illustrators,
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen them at the
Yeah.
weddings, like
Yeah.
sketching the
Yeah.
couple, either going around the fire or
Yeah.
saying their vows.
Yeah.
So like those live paintings are really popular at the moment. Caricaturist,
Yeah.
because
very
people can
cool.
take away like
Yeah.
something from the day.
Yeah.
So I'd say tarot and like sketch artists are being really popular this year. So
Yeah.
I think when someone asks me what they want for their event, what I recommend,
Yeah.
it really comes down to what they're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of weddings that they're trying to bring two families together that might
Yeah.
not have been able to meet
Yeah.
because a family's flying in from America, or
Yeah.
it's maybe two different faiths or religions. I think magic's a great
Yeah.
idea for that.
Yeah.
Maybe there's loads of kids.
Yeah.
Bubble artists,
Yeah.
characterists is fantastic. Maybe they've got a lull between two ceremonies. Tarot card readers, there's always a queue. Everyone's fascinated by, I want to know what's in my future. I want to know like what energy I'm giving off. So
Yeah.
there's like the entertainment options are endless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we've done a full circus last month, and we had jugglers, fire breathers,
Oh, wow.
like stilt walkers. Yeah, like
Wow.
Was this at a wedding or a corporate event?
this is a
or-
corporate
Okay,
event. So
nice.
yeah, like if they can think it, we can do it.
Yeah.
And for me, what was really important was a lot of like bookers were asking me, do you know someone for this? Do you know someone for that?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to like put my name behind people that I hadn't worked with or
Yeah.
hadn't seen the quality.
Yeah.
So what I've created is a directory, but it's more people I've worked with at least 5 times personally.
Yeah.
So I can guarantee that they are the best
Yeah.
at what they do.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're gonna really like people are going to talk about it for months to come.
Yeah.
And that's what's important to me.
No, that's amazing. And I think clients like that. Like, you can almost be like a one-stop shop for their entertainment in terms of, like, if they wanted, like, for different parts of their day, like, if you have that lull period, have a tarot reader, maybe in the drinks reception you then have a magician. You've got, especially if you're that kind of couple, and you like are quite quirky or you love just different things, I think maybe then to go down that route rather than like just a musician or background kind of playlist only.
I think, sorry, just on that point, I think couples are constantly trying to find new things to do with their weddings, because I guess particularly these days people go to a lot of weddings, and when you start going to weddings in that phase of your life, a lot of your friends are going to the same weddings. Between the ages of sort of 28 to maybe 32 or something like that, you're going to weddings so regularly, and you want to have something different at these weddings. I think it's great that you have so many different sort of options on your roster to keep people entertained. And what you said earlier about kind of families coming together, entertainment, magic, these things don't need a language. You can watch something and then you both have something to talk about, or at least you have something to kind of bond over. Whereas, going back to weddings, I know you do things beyond weddings, but you're at a drinks reception, there's the family from the other side who you've never met. You don't really have anything to talk to them about aside from the couple. Watch a magic trick. Then you can discuss like what just happened and how that happened.
Exactly. And because it's so interactive, I try and go that one step further. And I've been at weddings before where people are in like one circle, 4 people at the same table. It's more like, drinks table. They have their drinks sat on the table, but they're talking on one end, they're talking on another end, and you can tell they're very comfortable in those conversations. And as soon as a lull in both conversations, I'm like, hey guys, I'm part of the entertainment today. Are you bride side, are you groom side? I get one of them to sign one thing, I get another side to sign one thing, and suddenly they're just interacting together. And then once I walk away, they continue that conversation as a bigger group. And it's just like, it's that icebreaker that you might not think about. So no, I love what I do, and it's such a lovely moment when you get to provide those introductions.
No, it's amazing. Well, I mean, we'd love to see like an example of what you would do in a drinks reception.
Absolutely.
Not to put you under pressure.
No,
I
mean,
think it'd be good because when we try and explain it, like Nim said, to clients, sometimes they're like, oh no, I don't want a magician, because they're thinking of birthday parties or they're thinking of people that pull rabbits out of their hats and like very old school. And I'm like, no, like magic is insane. Like we literally just went to Vegas and we went to go and watch a magic show, like in a proper theatre, and we were like astounded.
Was it Shin Lim's you went?
Yeah, it was.
He's incredible.
How did you know that? Did you read my mind?
That's really good on socials.
No, he was really good.
Yeah, he's
really
incredible.
Good.
I've met him a few times, and like he is incredible because with magicians, again, we're trying to create new things all the time. That things that couples might not have seen, or events that if you've seen a magician before, you might not have seen. So we're constantly creating new tricks as we go. Collaborating with other big artists like Shin, you've got Jan Fresh. Anyone that's at the top of the game, that's where I want to be. So like creating those new tricks. This is something we're working on at the moment, which I'd love to show you guys.
No, please
So
do.
how long have you guys been married for?
Well, we've got 2 anniversaries, but between
I'll let you pick which one.
Well, it's coming up to it's 3 years. Our Indian wedding.
Our Indian wedding is kind of what we count.
So I want to like kind of create a moment for you might not have witnessed or seen before. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to give you a pen each. So it's one for you, one for you. Thanks. And we've got a pack of cards here.
Look at his face. He's literally buzzing.
He's waiting his whole life for this. I'm going to get you both to pick a card separately.
Okay.
So let's start with you. If you just say stop around the middle, and we use 2 cards.
Stop.
There. We use the 5 and the 2. Do me a favour. You're going to just go ahead and sign it down here and up here.
As in with my initials?
Initials, your autograph, whatever you want.
Sorry, that was...
No, you're good. Up here as well.
He's nervous.
I was just so excited.
I've never seen him this nervous. So you can see he signed it in 2 places. You're going to do the same for me with a 2. Do me a favour.
I like that I have the hearts one.
Nim just knew that we had to give you the hearts. So you guys have both signed a card. I'm going to ask you actually. Let me just align them. Okay, great. I'm going to leave the rest of the cards here. So for this to work, it has to be literally exact. You can probably hopefully see. They are 2 cards, but they need to be perfectly centered. So you guys have both signed. You've signed the 5.
Yeah.
You've signed the 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm going to leave you with a memory that you can take home with you. So you can see it's being torn, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, if I do this properly, I'm going to put it back in a way. No glue, no tears, just 2 impossible memories that you can
Oh
keep
my
with you and take
God,
home.
how did you do
It's
that?
one for you and one for you. So
That is
that's-
wild, because at the back of it, it's like fully
So they're
sealed.
put
What
back
the
together.
hell?
That was really cool.
No,
That
it's
is
kinda
amazing. Oh,
stressed.
it combines both our
So then
signatures. That's
it's you coming together. So I
cute.
normally do that with both sides of the family. So
That's really
one family
nice.
signs
Oh,
one
nice.
card.
That's
Oh, I
so
love
good.
It's like a memory
that.
that they get to keep.
Do you know what I also love about your tricks is, and it goes back to my sister's engagement, is that you're really thoughtful of like the crowd. Obviously, I'm sure for corporate you do a different style, but for
Absolutely.
weddings that you just did with this, it was like, oh, showing merging together of both families or things like that. But then it's also like for my sister's engagement, you knew that you asked me like what's her favorite film or whatever, and I was like, okay, it's really random, but it's Shrek. Obviously she didn't know you were coming. So then when you did the trick, you incorporated it and you basically put all of our family into the Shrek characters, and then like she ended up guessing this thing, and then it revealed this, and it was just, she was so in awe because it was her favorite film. But then you did this amazing trick to be able to give her
People are
this
gonna have
gift.
you're gonna have to put a picture up. People
Yeah,
we're gonna have
to put a little
Yeah.
pop up of what it is. But when
Yeah.
I tell you guys, she was in awe. He basically made the Shrek characters our family, and my sister and her fiance were
brilliant.
Shrek and Fiona. But it was just like, for her, it was amazing. But it was again the thought behind it, and the trick beforehand that led to it. Like, it was just amazing. And I think that level of personalization is another thing that sets you apart, and it isn't just like a standard magic trick.
Absolutely. So for me, it's really important, those little bespoke moments. Like even the pack of cards I use, I have the couple printed on the back.
Oh, that's
so it's
nice.
a personalised guest book for them to take home.
Yeah.
I get all their like important family members, relatives, friends to write little messages on the cards.
That's
So it's a little
nice.
guest book that they get to take home, and it's personalised for them, and they can use that as playing Ring of Fire later if they want to, or
like a memento from the wedding, like, just
a
to
really
keep as
beautiful
your
memento. I think
yeah.
it's really important for me because there is a reason I've stayed away from weddings for like a decade. I've only just like really wanted to go back into that space, and it's such an important moment for two people. It's their biggest day of their lives. You guys can attest because you've been through that experience together. And with corporates, it's coming out of a company bank card or a bar mitzvah. It's a really special day, but other moments will be bigger in their lives. But for a wedding, it's so important that I'm delivering a performance that everyone's going to talk to for months or years to come. So those little like pieces, even personalization, getting those couples call in before, it's so important to me because it's like, it's not just another day. It's a really important moment in their lives. So,
and that's really refreshing to hear, like suppliers or vendors in the industry speak like that, because it's very easy when you're doing so many for it to feel like just another day. And I think the fact that you put all this thought in, it shows. And a lot of the time when it is a surprise to the clients, they'll always remember that you did that, and they'll then tell their friends or tell people about you. And I think it makes it really special. When is your favorite part of the day to perform? Is it the drinks reception, or is it in the dinner when you can mingle a bit more?
Okay, so that's a really great question. And for me, it's really important to kind of go with the flow with the planners or the couple, whatever works best for the day. I'll always recommend a drinks reception because it's when people are mingling, when people are getting to know each other, maybe people they haven't spoken to in the past. With doing magic around dinner tables, I'm happy to do it. I've done it for corporates for over a decade. But the only thing I will tell couples is, if it comes down to food and entertainment, you could have, Lata Mangeshkar on stage. Food will win. I can obviously elevate that experience. But for me, it's really important to be on the same page as the caterers, as the planners. Again, what direction is the food coming out of? What table is going to get the food first? So I can entertain people that maybe getting the food later.
So that's such a good idea, and that's nice that you think of that, because there is that element of, especially a large wedding where there's like 300-400 people, it is going to take you, there'll be about like 10-12 minutes by the time the last table gets their food. But if they if they got sort of priority with the entertainment, it feels like actually they're thought of more importantly than other tables.
They're not just an afterthought. And,
exactly.
For me, it's really important that everyone has a really incredible like experience.
Mm-hmm.
And there are certain events I've done, not just weddings, but like it has happened more at weddings, where there has been maybe the catering drawing a little behind, maybe the stage isn't ready for the first dance, and just being fluid to work with those timings. Again, because I don't have a massive setup, it is just me, and everything is on me. The location moves to the bowling green, or if it moves inside to another part of the venue, it's very easy for me just to like move to that part of the venue and then entertain there. You know, it really, if there is a need for a stopgap of entertainment, we can do that. So yeah, it's really great to work with people like yourselves.
No, thanks.
I mean, you guys are super on your game. So
thanks.
It's not so much.
No, but it's great when people are flexible though. That's just so great for us. Not to be like, no, sorry, I'm only doing this and only in this one place. It's always great to be fluid. So
I wanted to ask actually, like, what was your kind of first show? Right, like I appreciate, you know, it's a sort of steady, I guess, gradual thing of like, you know, you do something to your family and then a family friend party. What was the kind of first event that you did where you're like, this is my first gig, like my first proper gig? Maybe, I guess maybe first paid gig. If that's the way that
if you say first proper gig,
yeah,
it was like the most nervous I've ever been, because my first paid gig over like residencies was for Apple.
Oh wow!
Like it was a corporate, and I must have just been really cheap compared to the other quotes they got because they're like, yes, immediately send us your invoice, we'll get paid. But I just remember it was 3 months before their like Christmas event, and I was buying every magic trick out there. I was like, I can't just go around doing card tricks. I think pushing me outside of my comfort zone really made me kind of that next step of like not just another magician. Like every trick was bespoke to them. I did a lot more tech tricks. The most growth comes when you're uncomfortable. So yeah, that was probably my first proper gig. I wish I had a second stab at it. Apple have contacted me since, but they were like, you're too expensive. I'm like, I can't find the good in between.
But having said that, that was your first gig and you were nervous, and now more recently you've been on Britain's Got Talent.
Absolutely.
Which
so
is amazing.
I don't think you can get much bigger than that.
Definitely the biggest stage I've done, Britain's Got Talent.
How was that? Was that really scary?
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
I would have been very nervous to do it alone. But the great thing is we have like a trio of us called the Maverick Magicians. So it's me, Ed and Jamie. And when people are like, what's it like working with another two magicians? They're like brothers to me. They're not just like people I work with. So we've been really like lucky to be able to do destination events. We were at Mykonos last year together, New York. So it was really nerve-wracking, but Ed does a lot of cruises. Jamie's done like massive stages before. So they were almost like my older brothers, like guiding me through it. I remember we started filming at 6 a.m. and we didn't stop filming until 7 p.m.
Whoa, my God.
And I was like, this is mental. Like,
but how? Like, because you're
BTS, like interviews, stuff for their social media. Like it was just like, we didn't have like, we had lunch, but it was like a sandwich for like 5 minutes and then back to filming.
Oh wow. Okay.
And you're always in front of a camera, so like you kind of don't want to be like stuffing a sandwich down. So yeah, you can't switch off. So it was a really brilliant experience. And I'm so grateful that I got to do it with like my best friends and my brothers. I would say the exposure from it has been incredible. The feedback, again, the support from everyone. I want to say thank you to everyone that's booked me in the past, my family, my friends, anyone that supported me on the journey. Because I wouldn't be here without everyone that's kind of taken me along the way.
They must have been so proud to see you on TV.
Oh, honestly, my mum was like, you're not watching this with anyone else. You're coming home. We're watching this together. So it was just me, my mum, my dad around the telly. Yeah, it was really nice.
Oh, they must have felt so proud. Like full circle moment from when your dad was walking in the snow with you, being like,
why
are we doing
definitely.
these gigs?
My mum was with her phone, like filming the TV. I was like, Mum, it's on
just download it.
It's on iPlayer later. Don't worry about it. Bless her. But yeah, it was really sweet, like seeing that pride in their face. Because I know they are really proud, but being able to see that live, it's really
That's
nice.
amazing. Wait till she sees you on our
Yeah, exactly. She's like,
then.
oh my God, she's gonna forget us soon.
Start crying.
You're too
like,
big. 100%.
Sorry, I wanted to make that joke, but I didn't
no,
want to
she
take
has
away
sent me
from
some of
you,
the episodes.
actually.
I'm like, Mum, I've listened to this.
Oh, bless her. And then I guess what's next for you? So obviously now you do a lot of corporate. You're tapping into now doing more weddings. You've got your agency, so now you can kind of provide lots of different types of entertainment. Is there any type of entertainment you want to add to your agency? Or
So, I mean, for me, I'm always looking for acts that are really unique. Anyone that has a skill that is underrepresented, like people might not think about, that's really important to me. Like, I think there's a lot of DJs out there that are really good at what they do. Musical Movement's a company I work with as well. So even when I get those inquiries, I'm like, I don't know enough about it. These are your people. But for me, I really want this quirkiness of like an act that you might not have seen before.
Yeah.
So any acts even you guys come across that you're like, this is really cool. I just added a poet to my book. So you give her a couple of like words or ideas about your life, and she'll craft a bespoke poem there and then.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
It takes about 2 or 3 minutes per poem.
Oh wow, that's
so
really
it's a really
cool.
beautiful keepsake.
Yeah, that's a great idea for like favors.
Yeah, that's
isn't
really
it?
nice.
Like to have at the drinks reception.
It's really nice because you don't expect it. No one's seen it before. So it's really beautiful. I'd say personally for me, what's next? I want to do bigger stages.
Yeah.
Put a smile on as many people as I can.
Yeah.
So I'm writing my own cruise show at the moment.
Oh, amazing.
So maybe cruises.
And how does that work? So I have no idea how this works.
Absolutely.
So do you write it and then you kind of pitch it to the different cruise lines?
Yeah. So you have an agent and you do a showcase where there'll be multiple cruise lines. There's only a few I really want to work with, so I'll do those showcases.
Okay.
Right now it's kind of ideation.
Yeah.
Then we go into scripting. Then I'll do a couple of venues in London where I'm testing the material, what jokes are landing, what jokes aren't.
Yeah.
So it's literally like being a comedian.
Yeah,
like how
exactly.
they kind of like spend some time like writing for their shows and then like doing 100%. Like the gigs, the circuits, testing. Oh right, okay, man.
So that might be one direction. Destination weddings. Like I really want to do more destination weddings.
Yeah.
Just exploring more of the world and getting to do that with what I do is such a privilege.
Yeah.
But also, when people have travelled, especially when they're not expecting these little things that are above and beyond that they might not see at a wedding before. Yeah. It's really nice to be part of under promise and over deliver. Yeah. So I love doing destination weddings because people are just like, oh my God, we didn't know there's going to be a magician.
Yeah. You're part of the surprise.
And I think obviously when we do destination weddings, don't get me wrong, we love UK weddings and all weddings in general, otherwise we wouldn't be in this industry. But there's something about destination weddings where the guests are just in this sort of state of calm. Yeah. And 100%. I feel like you're getting to kind of perform your acts in front of them at their sort of happiest and like at the best version of themselves. And I think I imagine probably get the best like reaction from that.
Like one of my favorite stories was last year I did a wedding in Malta.
Yeah.
And so we did the haldi. I was emceeing the haldi and we did a few tricks there.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And then I was doing the drink reception the next day. But then obviously before the drink reception, I was just by the pool chilling and this couple came over and they're like, you were so good at emceeing, like do you do this full time? What's next? Are you going to do anything tonight? I was like, it's a secret, but if you want I can do a quick bit of mind reading for you guys. I read his late grandmother's name from his mind. I'm doing their wedding this year. And it's so lovely.
So you did their wedding based on that trip, as in because...
So, yeah, he was like, I've never seen something like this. He got really emotional.
Yeah.
And he was like, do you have a card? I'm like, not in my swim trunks, but I'll give you one later. They unfortunately didn't get to see me later on because I was doing mainly the head table and there were a few specific tables they wanted me to do like a 20-minute set at. Yeah. But they just kept in touch. We've been like emailing back and forth and they've just booked me for their wedding in Bordeaux, which is really nice.
That's so good.
So it's like a nice full circle moment. You know, for me, it was just doing a trick. But for him, it's a really lovely memory that he's walked away with. Like for me, even though sleight of hand is really cool and like you get memories or little bits that you can take home, mind reading is just like that next level. Yeah.
Like, which brings us nicely on.
I think it would be a good segue to try someone of you
Right?
guys. Okay,
yeah, fine. Can't get over how happy he is, honestly.
I want to just make sure that people know the background to this. Yeah. So before we started, I've asked you to think of someone in your life that you've met at least one time. Yeah. And you haven't shown me, you haven't shown Pri. Nope. And I've told Pri to think of someone in the world that you might have been to or you want to go to and to look up the temperature. So do you still remember the temperature? Amazing. You know what, I'll start with the place because there's only so many places in the world. I mean, there's millions of possibilities with the name, right? Can you just start with the temperature? Imagine just the numbers in your head. Okay. So we said anything over 10 degrees. It's 10 degrees in London right now. We said anything over 10 degrees is hot. Yeah. Anything below is cold. Okay. See, I think you're trying to put me off with this.
Oh, like, no, sorry.
It's warm, right? It's really warm here.
In the place, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell me. So that's... It's two...
I don't know if I'm supposed to say yes.
Yeah, you can tell me. It's 2 digits. Just focus on the first digits first because it's going to be easy. It's either going to be a 1 or a 2 or maybe a 3. It's a 2. Focus on the second digit for me now. Just slowly tell me 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. I think it's around this. It might not be exact. What was the temperature there?
25.
25 degrees.
Wow,
okay, I don't know
that's
if they
insane.
can see this. But again, there's loads of places in the world that are 25 degrees, right? Yeah. Can you just imagine being in this place? Can you think about the weather, the sounds? It's really calm, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Were you hearing water as well?
Yeah.
I'd probably go with Think of the first letter. Does it start with an M?
Yeah.
I'll probably go with this. You could have thought of anywhere in the world. Where did you think for the first time?
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Oh my god, that's insane.
So that's kind of one of those things. People are going to think this is set up. Just make sure.
No,
you didn't tell me,
That
right?
wasn't set up.
No,
And
actually-
also, why would you think of Malaysia? Like,
I
that's
don't
so
know.
random.
I was just thinking when we went travelling and picked one of the countries from when we went travelling.
Malaysia.
That's
Couples,
crazy.
if you're thinking of having a destination, they have loads of good places in Malaysia.
Yeah. That's insane.
so that-
full
again-
context, we like
Actually had nothing to
we haven't
do with
even
it. I'm
said
like
the word
really
Malaysia.
shocked.
I mean, you're only just finding out Malaysia for the
Yeah,
first
like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
time.
didn't
as well,
even
right?
know. Like that is
I thought you
crazy.
was right, Mykonos, and then I was like, oh, is that why you said
Oh, that's
Mykonos
what I was
earlier?
saying.
And I was like, okay.
No, I was just trying to think of somewhere I hadn't been to because I hadn't been to recently.
Fine.
The whole
And I was
time,
like-
Nim's thinking I'm asking like leading questions. We spoke about LA earlier. He's like, is that why he
Yeah.
said LA?
That's insane.
Yeah, so that's like, but you know, that's one in like maybe thousands or hundreds of thousands, right?
Yeah.
I want you to think of that name you thought of earlier.
Hmm.
Is this someone that you've met multiple times or just like one time? You can tell me.
Multiple times.
Multiple times. Think of the first letter for me and just say the first letter in your head over and over. So you're thinking of a few letters. Okay, go to the last letter now.
Hmm.
Okay, that was a bit easy. Is that a D?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's crazy.
But
It's
it's
the
a pretty
Yeah.
it's a pretty short name, right? It's like it's not a
Yes.
long name. I thought you were gonna make it harder for me. Like out of everyone, I thought you'd like have gone for a really complicated name. I'd probably go for this. For the first time, you could have thought of anyone in your life.
Yeah.
Who did you think of?
Yad.
Yad.
That's insane.
That's mental.
Nim is trust.
That's crazy.
So that is kind of what we do with the mind reading. I'm not going to reveal your iPhone passwords now. That would be a bit too
Yeah.
far. But I wanted to do something really personal for you guys. So I asked you guys to bring a few books, right?
Yeah.
Can you just confirm I haven't told you to bring these books. Have you guys both read these books or?
I read the top one.
Okay.
Nim read a little bit of the bottom one.
Nim's going to do
So
a quick
Priya
reading.
has read this book. It's one of his series.
It's a really good series, guys.
Yeah.
We're getting book recommendations
Yeah,
for the podcast as
unreal.
well.
I bought this at the airport. I think I read the first chapter.
And now it takes up a lot of space on our bookshelf.
Yeah, but it makes me look really intellectual.
Really intellectual, yeah.
Yeah.
It might want to take the sticker off. It's fine. Let's try something with the books. I'm just going to move the mic a little bit so I can pick up what I'm about to say. So we'll start with this one. I'm going to just flick through like this, and I want you to say stop whenever you want, okay? So I'm going to turn it around and just say stop.
So,
Now, it'd be impossible for me to like, can you just remember the top few words? You got it?
isn't just a few of the words.
Just the maybe the first word or the second word, yeah. Like,
Okay.
you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you just think about, like, again, this is trying to do cold reading, because there's loads of words in the book. There's thousands, hundreds of thousands of words.
Yeah.
Can you think of the first letter of that first word?
Yeah.
And it's not like and, the, is.
No.
Does it start with an H?
That's insane.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Confirm. Think of the whole word now and imagine, like, you're putting it in a sentence. Could this
Okay.
also be a symbol? You
Yeah,
can tell me.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Because I'm getting an H-Y? P?
No.
What was it? You can tell me.
Highburn.
Hyphen, because that it's like in your head you're saying hyphen. That's what I was. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay, we'll try it one more time. So go with the letters this time. Don't say it in your head. Okay.
Because Highburn, I think, is a name.
It's a name of a country.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I didn't know.
so
that.
I didn't.
Okay.
That's why I use it. I didn't know
All
what
right,
it was.
so say stop.
Stop.
There.
Yeah.
Do you want to go? You want to keep going? It's up to you.
Nice.
Okay. So let's do the first two words. You got 'em? Can you see
Yeah.
them? Yeah. See, you kind of looked at it like because they're like easy words, aren't they?
Mm.
Can you just think of both of them and in your head say them back and forth? The first one is definitely but
Insane.
the.
That's insane.
So I just wanted to do it with something like you would have brought one of your books. So again, it's not set up, it's done on the fly. I don't need
I'm
access
just
to your
like
guest
in
before.
shock. How did he get all of those things?
How did you get the Highburn one?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly.
I mean, I know you didn't get it exactly, but it was
Yeah,
like
I was-
basically got
Come
it.
on,
It wasn't even a word.
Yeah, it's not. It's a made up thing. I'm in
Yeah,
awe.
That's kind of what we
This
do.
is what I mean. This is what you need for your wedding, guys. I promise you, like, people are
touch.
gonna really remember these things, and they will talk about it, they'll tell people about it, and they'll just leave being really
speechless.
Yeah.
If they weren't impressed with your dress or the music, they'll be
Yeah, they will
speechless
be.
at the magic.
I'll make sure they lie to you.
Do a bit of a mind reading there.
Yeah,
But no, amazing. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for
We
having me
no,
on.
thank
It's
you.
You've
been
like made
brilliant.
Nim's week, but I've been able
Yeah.
to see some live magic.
fun.
We do vouch for you. We recommend you to all our clients. You're incredible, and we're very excited to see what else you've got coming up this year.
Yeah, I
Can't
feel
wait
like
to work
this
together.
year is going to be a big
Your
year for
year,
you.
yeah.
and
I'm looking forward to it, and
Yeah.
there are loads of pristine events.
Yes, we love
sure.
Looking forward
that.
to it.
Thank
Thanks
you
so much for having me on.
Thanks, AK.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you next time.
Thanks for listening.
Please like, follow, subscribe for more.